Hey everyone, it's me, Nelly. We're playing more Project Eden's Garden because, oh my god, I need to know who the killer is. Really have no idea at this point. I have no idea at this point. It could be anybody at this point, and I literally have no fucking idea. I know it's not me, or Kai, and Cassidy, and Eva. Well, I think. I don't fucking know! I don't know who the killer is, because it could be someone in the gaming room if it was like remotely, but I don't fucking know. It could be anybody.
But I do recall seeing some extension cords peeking out from behind a shelf.
Since we already know the killer raided one storage closet, anyone else willing to bet they raided this one too?
The hell did they need an extension cord for?
Probably something involving the generator, given its proximity to the core.
It's proximity. He says probs. Bro, he's so funny.
The red bits, even though we don't know what they are.
Right, the red shrapnel. It definitely isn't debris left by the generator, so what? I have no idea what it is. So far, nothing in the boiler room could be directly tied to the shrapnel. At least not the clues that have already been discussed in the trial. If I were to flip my thinking, consider the clues we haven't discussed yet. There's no proof I have in mind with the shrapnel, but when all the other options are ruled out, I can only rule Torrance towards the one that has it. Might be related to. What? Shut up! Fuck. Oh, well, okay, something we haven't used. Oh, this? This one? Because it was like an odd smell.
This is it.
Yeah! Okay, let's go!
Hold that thought. We may be able to identify the shrapnel using context clues. During the investigation, there was a strange smell permeating the boiler room. It took me a moment to notice, but when I did, well, the best way to describe the scent would be if you mix cereal and alcohol together.
Cereal and alcohol? Talk about specific.
Tis a sign a chemical.
He said tis, but he always be like, nah. But he's like, nah, I'm probs. What the fuck?
Chemical reactions can produce some pretty pungent odors. Usually something to the tune of alcohol mixed with cereal, or fruits, or eggs.
No, so eggs is sulfur.
I noticed the smell going into the investigation, but it had completely slipped my mind until now.
Could it be a chemical reaction was caused by the taser?
The gun never touched the water. There's no reason for it to be the source of the smell.
What about the generator?
Considering the state of it, that generator would smell more burnt than anything else.
If the chemical reaction can't be explained by what we already know, like the generator or the taser gun, we need to consider the possibility that the explanation is the one piece of evidence still evading us. The shrapnel.
I'm so confused.
Can someone translate this into less complicated talk?
It was just a long-winded way of saying he's using process of elimination.
I know it sounds like a stretch, but if you follow this line of reasoning, a lot more questions start getting answered. Think about it. If the smell and shrapnel are linked, then whatever object the shrapnel belongs to must contain chemicals.
So we're looking for a metal object, which is also packed with chemicals?
I have no fucking idea.
Or something like that would be kept inside the pharmacy.
I have no idea.
Looking at my notes,
I have no idea. Fucking idea.
when we originally visited the pharmacy, I recorded everything I saw. A bright red metal object would have definitely caught my eye.
A
but
bright? I have no idea what that could be. I have no idea.
I got lots of metallic objects in my dorm room, but nothing chemical. Just big old slabs of metal.
I literally have no idea. What the fuck is it? A big old slabs of metal? Why did that sound so familiar? Hold on, that's right! What is in your mind, David? Clue me in! I'm the player. What Ingrid said just now is similar to what she said the night everyone began bunking together. Is she the killer? I guess this will explain my room too. It's littered with all sorts of fancy tools and medals. All the time people were talking about their room doors being themed about their talents. Could the shrapnel actually be the remnants of the unique device that guy boasting having in his room? No! No! Jet, I swear to fuck Jet, if you did it, I'm gonna kill myself. Cause he would have a thing. Oh, Mark probably did it. Because the battery.
Jet, I need to ask you something.
If Jet fucking did, I'm gonna kill myself because he's fan favorite. So what the fuck? He's fan favorite.
Can you tell me what's inside your dorm room?
Batteries? I think Mark did. I'm a
full-on list?
Whatever works.
Batteries?
Sure thing.
I think Mark did it. I think Mark did it.
A pretty gnarly collection of parts and accessories.
I think Mark maybe did it.
Blind spot mirrors, lithium batteries, wheels, spare
And what colors are the lithium batteries?
Oh, I even have the legendary mantle from the 1984's Grand Prix winning speedster.
If you did, I'm gonna kill myself.
I was hoping to hear.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously he's like
Cool. So, why'd you want to know?
I think Mark might have used it.
Unless, wait, I'm not being suspected, am I? No, don't try to roll me into this, bro. I've got nothing to do with the murder.
Because if he did it, he wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I got batteries in my fucking room.
You don't. You have an alibi. The only reason I ask is because that mysterious red shrapnel may be the remnants of one of your lithium batteries.
What?
I see. A lithium battery might.
But Mark, cause they roomies, Mark, you're...
And lithium, that's an explosive substance. If it made contact with water, gosh, you'd be left with a mess and a half.
Wouldn't someone have heard an explosion though?
We did though. We did.
Really? During the tournament, right before we lost power.
You heard a kaboomy.
Wait, that's right. That was a burn.
Wait! I remember hearing it too!
Mark is making sus cause Jed's too stupid to like...
Somehow. But if Jet's car batteries contain an explosive substance...
Hey, Jet, were your batteries bright red at all?
Yeah, they were!
Maybe?
I wear this shit...
For sure?
I wear this shit all the time, man, for trauma reasons, man. I can't see.
I never took the batteries out of their packaging.
Oh. Oh, okay.
The packaging isn't red, I can tell you that, but the actual batteries? Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
So it can't be proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
No, but it... I don't know.
Pretty much.
Well, what's the reaction time of a lithium battery?
Like how? When I don't fucking know.
The reaction?
I don't fucking know, man. Nobody here's a fucking chemist. Well, except the person who killed him.
Water, how long does it take to combust? I think once we know that, we can decide whether or not
The lithium battery was on top of the generator, and someone in the gaming room blew wind to push it into the water. Bet, bitch.
An almost instantaneous reaction. I'm pretty sure.
Lithium isn't a metal I've worked with, but it got beat into my head never to mix it with substances it doesn't like. All that electricity, the battery would have let out when it hit the water. It must have went straight into poor Wolfie.
There's warning labels on the battery for a reason.
Okay, if the reaction is instantaneous, then the battery would have entered the water only seconds before the generator exploded. That's really weird.
Is it?
According to Diana's testimony, when the explosion happened, she was still holding the taser gun. In which case, who threw the battery into the water?
She's guilty by. She's guilty. She did it because
Roll out Wolf
she.
since Blackens can only be a student who kills another student. And Diana.
The cord was connected to the taser gun, and that pulled the battery. So she did kill him, but it's not her fault, which is.
The battery can't play a part in the murder.
I didn't throw the battery. I promise.
Oh my god, if she like dies by association, bitch. No, it was a trap. She was trapped in doing it. Are they gonna be like, who set the trap? I think it was tied to the cord. I don't know, are we killing the trapper? Or are we killing the person who did to kill them?
Battery is related to the case.
Then we live with the murderer!
Only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
No.
My arm had been cut. Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
You know, batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
The battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere, so it must have been submerged another way. Perhaps something akin to what Eva described?
Yeah, extension cord.
That battery is the murder weapon.
What the fuck? How can we get it?
Why is there a taser gun?
Maybe it's a red herring.
Judging by the shrapnel, the battery would have landed in the water, a few inches from the generator.
Not the hardest shot to make.
Everybody's quick to say that. So I'm going to say the one whichever is going to go upward. What that person thinks is impossible. So just... Give me a sec.
Related to the case.
Okay. Whew.
Only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
Oh shit.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, the cord. Yeah. So are we gonna kill the person who set the trap, or are we killing the person who did it? Because she technically did kill him.
The battery might actually have fallen from the generator.
So.
What makes you say that?
The shrapnel's position in front of the generator suggests there's a correlation between the two. However, it's unlikely Diana threw the battery at the generator. Not only is the boiler room difficult to see in, the generator is positioned far enough from the concrete platform that Diana, with her wounded arm, would need to stand on the platform's edge to make the shot. Which would obviously put her in danger of being attacked by Wolfgang again.
Yeah. Wolfgang was really close. He could reach over to me if he wanted.
If the battery hadn't been thrown, the only other possibility is that it fell down into the water. And considering the layout of the boiler room, what else could the battery fall off of? Except the generator.
Are you saying the battery was sitting on top of the generator?
Mm-hmm. Not on top, but maybe. What position was the battery in? Suspended?
I got it.
Okay.
The battery may have been suspended over the generator.
Suspended over.
If a battery was suspended by something, then the presence of that item is never over, so it's the cord. This
is it.
The killer could have tied the extension cord around the battery and slung the battery over the generator. If the cord and battery were tied together at the time of the generator's explosion, it would explain why half of the cord had been burned away.
The more you explain it, the more unbelievable it sounds.
What if that's the point? Maybe the killer chose a crazy method because no one would believe it.
I don't see how weaving a cord into the mix is any more beneficial. If anything, the cord adds extra weight.
Which would be especially inconvenient for Diana, because her arm is bleeding.
Right. It wouldn't benefit Diana to hold them, so what if she didn't?
I still think it's someone in the gaming room. I still think.
Something else may have been supporting the cord instead.
What was holding the cord? A third person was an object?
I got it.
Yeah, it wasn't a person because it couldn't have been a person, so it's an object. But what was the object?
We've assumed the killer held the battery in some form or another. If the battery was on its own, the killer tossed it in. If the battery was wrapped with a cord, the killer held the other end of the cord. But in the same way something else can hold the battery, can't something else also hold the cord?
Ugh, my head's starting to spin.
Are you talking about something which could keep the cord in place?
Wait, what? What was the question? This? What the fuck? What else was it? A box? I don't fucking know. Yes?
I guess it could work if you put the... Because that's not an idea.
Considering the generator's size, I doubt that if there was, the box in...
Yeah, shut up. Okay. Fuck the vet? I don't fucking know. Fuck, no! The vet? I don't fucking know. Sure, I'm dying! Oh, okay.
The killer tied the cord to the vent.
Okay, so it's someone in the gaming room. I fucking knew it.
What?
The one above the generator. It connects the boiler room and the dining hall.
There's a vent above the generator?
You should remember sunlight shining into the boiler room. That's where the vent is. The vent itself is set a bit far back into the wall. So, you probably assume the spot was a...
If the boiler room and the dining hall are separated by one vent, does this make the wallpaper thin? Oh.
There's two vents. The boiler room vent. I was able to get a close look at the boiler room vent after Ava and I woke up, which is why I know these details.
How close is close for someone under...
Ava helped me reach the vent,
Bye.
letting me sit on her shoulder.
Cute! Anyway.
Quite the visual.
Don't rub it in.
Anyway, if the killer tied one end of the cord to the vent, and the other end around the battery, they could suspend the battery over the generator.
Something like that would result in an explosion.
What do you mean?
You say the killer tied one end of the cord to the vent and the other end to the battery. However, indoor extension cords are much longer than regular cords. They can be upwards of 9 or more meters in length, as opposed to the average cord's 2 meters. 9 meters is significantly longer than the distance between the vent and the boiler room floor. If the killer wanted to tie the battery to the cord's other end, they would be tying it to something which is...
I see! It is an impossible setup!
Tying it? Oh yeah.
I got it.
If you wrap it around the battery, then yeah.
The extension cord is pretty thin and flimsy. If the killer wanted the battery to be secure, they need to wrap a lot of cord around it. Probably to the point there wouldn't be much spare cord remaining. Which is a good thing, because this spare cord is what the battery will be suspended by. So long as the spare cord isn't too long, the battery will sit safely above the water.
So much effort.
Agreed. How do you even submerge the battery into the water under those circumstances?
You untie it. What? Oh, the fucking vet? I don't fucking know. Wait. I'm fucking cheating. Fuck this. I got a minute. Oh, the fucking vent. I don't fucking know the fucking vent, maybe.
This is it. Like I mentioned earlier, I gave the vent a close look after originally waking up in the boiler room. Part of my inspection included opening the vent to get a better look at the other side.
The vent can be opened?
Not all the way, but far enough for the vent to cause a domino effect if then closed. In our case, a domino effect involving the extension cord tied to it. If we assume the vent must be open for the battery to remain a safe distance above the water, we end up with a pulley system. To prevent the battery from entering the water, the vent is literally pulling the entire cord backwards. Ergo, it's not just the killer's own measurements keeping the battery in place, but the vent itself. Having opened one of these vents before, I can tell you how tough they are to move. A lightweight battery definitely isn't heavy enough to pull one shut. It takes an actual person to close, which is great for the killer, because it means they get to maintain full control over when.
Someone in the gaming room, but who? I have no idea. I don't think it's fucking Jack, cause like he's stupid.
The cord should slide forward and submerge the battery into the water. When that happens,
I'm thinking Mark, maybe Mark.
is electrified by the battery's components, which in turn causes electricity to pass directly into the body of Wolfgang, who is standing in the water.
Exactly which vent is the cord being
The boiler room vent.
Fun earlier. You said there's a small vent shaft.
So only the people at the gaming tournament those are the only people.
Assuming the killer is operating this trap from outside the boiler room. Since we know there were only ever 2 people in that room, how would they even be able to reach the boiler room like you said?
I know why.
This could only mean one. The killer never tied the cord to the boiler room vent. They tied the cord to the dining hall vent.
Yeah.
That just creates the same problem as before, but reversed. Instead of the dining hall vent making it hard to close the boiler room vent, it's the boiler room vent making it hard to reach the dining hall.
While the vents may seem like an obstruction, especially since they can't be opened all the way, there's a very easy workaround. All the killer needs to do is fit the extension cord between the grates of the boiler room vent.
Oh yeah, the grates. You mentioned something about them earlier. Right. When you described opening the boiler room vent. If you can fit your fingers between the grates, there's no damn way you can't fit a cord.
Exactly. After which, you can slide the cord through the ventilation shaft and out the opposite end, for the killer to then go and tie to the...
You figure it out?
Actually...
Shut up! You're not a suspect!
Hello?
What is it now?
There's something I still don't understand about your theory. It's to do with the logistics.
The logistics?
The size?
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way, but enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation. which means it must have been closed during the murder. I understand the boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way, but enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation.
Fuck. Shut up! Okay.
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened.
Ay, ay, ay. Wait, how am I getting spoiled, bitch? What the fuck? Anyway.
Which means it must have been closed during the murder.
I don't see a problem here. The killer doesn't even need to open that vent, because they could simply slide the cord between the grates.
Indoor extension cords may be thin, but the plugs on either side of them aren't.
I'll cut through those words!
Okay, so I might get a little bit spoiled, but it's okay. It's fine. We're okay. I'm so bad.
Through the boiler room vent first, it's possible to fit the cord through. You just need to start with the internal plug. The cords in storage closet D have a slim internal end. This can easily be slid through once the killer ties the cord around the dining hall vent, presumably with a knot.
Oh
The
no.
cord won't be at risk of sliding back out.
Oh, that's why. Oh no! Okay. I have an idea who did it. Girl, why you in the back? That's why you didn't want to play.
The boiler room vent was closed. Isn't really relevant.
How'd you figure all this out from some shrapnel and an extension cord?
Oh no, that's why she stood back. Wait.
At the same time, what he's describing sounds plausible.
Since the battery was suspended over the generator, it's no surprise the machine ended up the way it did. Fortunately for Diana, she was safe by virtue of remaining on the platform. I imagine that was also the killer's intention.
The killer kept her on the platform?
They must have known they were injecting Wolfgang with a hallucinogenic. So, it's possible they hoped his behavior would scare Diana off from entering the water. Although, even if Diana did die, the moment people realized only she and Wolfgang entered the boiler room, they'd probably call the whole thing a murder gone wrong.
Well, all of this certainly changes things.
Huh?
If the killer is someone who needed access to the vent and needed to be operating from the dining hall, then everyone who attended the tournament
Yeah.
is a suspect.
Yeah, I got spoiled on who it would be.
No way!
One of the tournament attendees is the killer. Damn it, how did I not realize sooner? The fact the killer could even access the vent means they must have been in the dining hall the time. The murder.
It was probably Cassidy. She said
No, my girl is innocent for now.
It wasn't me. I was playing a game with Damon when the lights went out.
I had to play music.
Well, you didn't need to be going with her.
You never touched.
I meant I was watching Kai and Damon play.
I was spectating as well.
Me too.
Me three. And Cass too, I think. I was too focused on the game to remember who was or wasn't there.
If everyone's telling the truth, then all 8 of y'all were crowded round the
We all
same
killed
spot?
Wolfgang. He was annoying. No, I'm kidding.
Wall where the TV was set up. It's also the furthest wall from the vent.
But Eva. I could do it by terminating everyone's position directly before the blackout. Probably it's been. Okay. Never got a good look. Wait, is that it? Well, I never got a good look at the others. I can still do the general position if they were near me, from whether or not I heard them. Think, Damon, think. Who and what did I hear back then? It was you. The only person I never heard was you, Eva! What the fuck, Eva? You were so close and then you do me like this? What the fuck? Eva, why? Eva, how can you do this to me? Eva! Eva!
It has to be
Eva!
you.
Eva, what the fuck? Eva, we were so close and then you do this to me? Oh my god, this is just like Danganronpa 1.
The killer is
Ava.
Ava.
You do this to me, Ava! You bitch! Traitor!
Ava's the only one whose position I can't account for. Mark was mixing a track at the time Kai and I were playing a game, so I know he must have been stationed at his pad. And everyone else? I remember hearing their voices over the sound of the game. Everyone. Except Ava. In fact, the last I saw her, she was standing in the corner of the room with the...
Damn, this is just like Danganronpa 1 where we got traded by a girl.
Oh man! And the reason no one heard it is because the music was too loud!
Don't blame me. I was just doing what I was told.
No one's blaming you. We're all in on Eva.
They say Eva!
Care to contribute anything, Eva?
They say Eva. Okay, it's Eva.
Flip the vent.
Oh, that's okay. Great, great.
Damon says.
It's a he said, she said.
Damon says a lot of things.
While you aren't technically wrong, I don't think that counts as an argument.
His theory is full of plot holes. He just refuses.
Damn, we keep getting betrayed, bitch.
The cord.
What?
In retrospect, you were so quick to accuse me that you overlooked a huge problem with the cord.
I mean, during this whole trial, she kept disagreeing with me.
Did I dispose of it?
Trick question. You left the cord tight.
What then? It unraveled by itself and fell into the water?
Yeah?
You got me there.
Aw, you fucking bitch. When did Eva untie the cord? I'm sorry, bitch. I'm so low on anything. There's no way I can get it up. And there's no fucking way. Yep. There's no way I can get it up again. That I'm so bad right now. Please forgive me.
To dispose of the cord. You just untied it during the blackout.
She untied the knot during a
Being the one who set up the trap, Ava could have easily practiced untying the knot in advance. Or she just made it a really simple knot. Either way, it wouldn't be any more difficult than untying your shoelaces with your eyes closed.
If Ava untied the cord, did it also fall into the water?
Diana's testimony says as much.
It does?
During your confrontation with Wolfgang, you recounted hearing certain sound.
Plop.
The first sound was obviously the battery explode. And the second, when you first recounted the story, you said it was the sound of the knife hitting the water. But why would a thin knife make such a big splash?
Then, do you think...
What really caused that sound was probably the extension cord falling into the water.
When you say it that way, it does seem likelier.
I should have known. The kid who lied about her talents and tried to lie about the Tozy trinkets. I should have known. I should have known only Eva fucking Sadaka would kill Wolfgang!
They had a thing, I swear to fuck.
Lied to us several times already.
But she's just a mathlete.
She's just a fucking nerd.
Come up with something this complicated.
Her talent would give her the upper hand in all that measurement nonsense.
Even so, the sheer volume of items Eva had to steal. She's been under heavy suspicion these past few days. How did she sneak into Jet and Desmond's rooms without being noticed?
It's impossible. Wolfgang even got mad at me for being late to the dining hall by a few minutes. I've been watched the entire time I've been here. There's no way Jet wouldn't have noticed me taking his battery.
Right on. No one steals from me.
Well, someone stole from you.
They already did.
And anyway, how could I enter the cord through the boiler room vent when I can't even reach the top of the generator? If anything, you should be suspicious of the top.
A box! Finally, the boxes are useful. Yes.
Ava grabbed one of the boxes.
Fuck! What the fuck? You said shut up! I'm almost dead. Oh, you mean these? Yeah, I swear, if I fucking die, I'm gonna kill myself.
Ava, to reach the top of the generator, you simply stood on
I just put it at the
boxes
wrong
in the boiler room.
boxes.
There's already a huge pile of them near the generator itself. You could easily push one up against the machine.
Ah. She would have known about those boxes in advance, too. Since she explored the boiler room with you ahead of time.
Okay, I could have used the boxes to reach the top of the gen, and I could have fit the cord through both vents if I inserted the right plug. I can do both of those things without attracting suspicion. What I can't do without attracting suspicion is opening.
Which vent are we talking about?
The dining hall one. Based on what Damon's saying, it needs to be opened for the killer's trap to work. But opening it during the tournament is asking to be caught, and opening it before the tournament is useless because Jet, Cassidy, and Mark would see it while setting up.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. If there was an open vent with a cord tied to it, I would have noticed for sure.
Now that Eva mentions it, I'm pretty sure the vent was closed during setup.
See, there's no way I can execute this trap without being caught. It's a stupid trap anyway. All the cord and vent stuff is too complicated. There's a billion ways it could go wrong. Damon's just making stuff up. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What the? That's bullshit.
Can it, you four-eyed troll? Out of this one.
Shit.
Enough to kill Wolfgang is you and only you.
They fuck. Come on. How is she that? How is she that defensive over someone she supposedly doesn't care about? Bitch, they fucked. Bet. They fucked. They fucked, obviously.
You can't say I'm the murderer just because I sat near a vent.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I fucking can. Try me, bitch.
Exposed you for the snake you are.
Well,
You despise
she's a
me because of it.
she's a crow, but
A motive.
a motive.
Perhaps our understanding of the mechanism
Oops.
is wrong.
Oopsies.
Maybe it wasn't closing the vent that triggered it, but something else?
Do you have any evidence to prove that?
Nope.
Even if this trap was used, you can't guarantee it operated the way Damon described.
How so?
Well, the battery could have been tied to the extension cord with a special knot which can untie by itself after a bit of time passes.
What? What if she just gave it? What if she just gave me that?
Cares about evidence. I just happened to be at the game tournament.
What the fuck?
And now you're saying I'm a killer.
Are you saying I'm a killer? I'm a cold-blooded killer. What the fuck is the answer? I'm so close to death.
You can't say I'm the murderer just because
Apparently this one.
How?
the battery could have been tied. Evidence. No one here cares about evidence.
Everybody here
I
does.
just happened game tournament.
No, that's wrong. No.
Hold on.
It's no coincidence you were at the game tournament.
Pee Pee Poo Poo Man has invited me to go somewhere. I'm back. The Pee Pee Poo Poo Man visited me and he said, "What is your greatest desire?" And I was like, "You look evil. Is it to like make me not have those desires? You're gonna twist them?" He's like, "No, I just want to know them. Just cause? Yeah, just cause. Are you gonna grant them or no? So why are you here? Just wanted to see you." I don't know why I was like, just thinking of like, oh, I'm the people pooper man. Tell me what you desire. I don't know fucking why, man. I don't know why they came to my mind. I was just saying it for a little bit before the recording. God, okay.
In fact, it's not even a coincidence the tournament took place during the murder.
Oh! Right!
It was impossible for me to notice this earlier, but the killer timed the tournament so it would grant him an alibi for the murder.
Whoa. Are you accusing me of murder again? I thought you said...
No, isn't Ava suggested...
Isn't supposed to switch suspects in the last stretch like this. You're totally throwing the audience for a loop and not...
Except neither of you played a role in determining what time...
Eva said...
The only person to determine that...
She said, oh, a 9 should be better. She was one who suggested 9 a.m.
Ava knew she would be in the dining hall tomorrow. So when Cassidy announced the tournament, she realized it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create an alibi for herself.
That's insane. How could she have come up with something like that on the spot?
It wasn't just for an alibi either. Since Ava knew about the tournament, she could time the setup of her trap accordingly.
When? Shit. I should have saved! Fuck. Shut up! Shut up! Okay.
I got it. Cassidy, you told me Ava approached you yesterday and asked to help set up the tournament. What exactly did she say?
When did I tell you this again?
Before the tournament?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, Eva wanted to see what sort of equipment the tournament needed. After I showed her Mark's stuff and told her we were redecorating the dining hall, she offered to help.
Back when this conversation happened, you still hadn't decided what time you were going to start redecorating, right?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Eva really helped me out, though. She said she would stack the dining hall furniture we weren't going to use later that night. Afterwards, we could focus purely on arranging the technical stuff in the morning.
All right. Then tell me what happened last night.
Jet, Mark, Eva, and I came to the dining hall at around 8:40 p.m. probably. We stacked the table and the dining chairs against the left wall, and the sofas we moved to the middle of the room, maybe a little more to the right. Then we all went back to our dorm. Well, I was kind of hungry, so I stayed back a few minutes before leaving.
Hold the phone. If those sofa chairs were moved to the middle of the room, why did I see one over in the corner this morning?
Because Eva pushed it there.
Eva what?
She didn't want to take part in the tournament. Just watch it from the side. That's what she told me.
That's so fucking evident sus!
Some people just like sticking to the walls of rooms, you know?
We're talking about the sofa in the upper left corner, aye? The one next to the coffee table.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Yo, when the power went out, I'm pretty sure Damon ran over to that corner to look through... Yeah, a vent!
Did she move the chair there so it would be easier to reach the vent later?
Why would I when Cassidy just said the vent was closed during setup?
Because you were covering for yourself in advance.
Huh?
The vent may not have been open at the time, but I'm willing to bet that's because you were still creating your trap. Let's say Ava took a detour for the boiler room first, and slid the internal plug through both vents. After going upstairs and helping rearrange the dining hall furniture, during which she moves a sofa chair so it obscures the vent, she heads outside and hides until everyone else goes to bed. Then, she walks back in and opens the vent.
So Eva took complete advantage of them?
Not my fault those two are so trusting.
You think a big guy like me was gonna be afraid of some mathlete? No way!
Afraid of some fucking nerd? No way!
About a lot of important things. Her talent being one of them.
She also cried and fled the scene after we found out, no?
I just thought it was cool. She wanted to help me out.
Hey, can we backtrack a little? Like, to before all this Ava talk?
Why? What happened?
It's to do with the chair's position. You guys keep saying it was in front of the vent, but if the chair was in the position you all say it was, it should have blocked him from crouching in front of the vent.
Ava probably just moved it during the blackout.
Eh?
Before the blackout, it was positioned with its back to the left wall. However, when I ran over to the vent, the chair was suddenly pushed up against the northern wall, out of the vent's range. Ava must have shifted the chair while everyone was initially panicking from the blackout. I'm guessing she hoped people would misremember its position and think it was always along the northern wall.
Oh, man! So I totally fell for it?
I also remember seeing a speaker in that corner.
Yeah, about that. This morning, Jet, Mark, and I arrived at the dining hall a little after 8 a.m. Then Eva came a few minutes later. She helped us put together Mark's equipment, which was stationed in the lower right corner of the room. And then she volunteered to place speakers around the room while Jet and I set up the TV next to the fireplace.
Moving a speaker near the vent. Did Eva do that to drown out Diana and Wolfgang's scuffle?
Yeah, and in turn exacerbate the effects of the other speakers. There were almost a dozen. Ava probably placed them that way to cover as much ground as possible.
Still. Eva entered the dining hall at 8:10 a.m., right? So...
According to Ava, she arrived around 8:10 a.m. But it's possible she actually arrived much later, since there's no clock in the dining hall. He just couldn't have known. In fact, that might be why Ava seemed so eager to arrange Mark's equipment in the morning. Upon realizing it had a clock, she wanted to ensure it would only be powered on after she arrived.
It seems the setup of this trap occurred across 3 phases. Phase 1 took place in the boiler room and involved tying a lithium battery to an extension cord. The cord was then slid through the grates of the closed boiler room vent, presumably until it almost poked out at the other end of the vent. Phase 2, by contrast, was carried out in the dining hall. The aforementioned cord was tied around the dining hall vent, which was... For the third and final phase, the battery was carefully suspended over the... All these steps combined created a pulley system, which could only be triggered by... Is there... anything I'm missing?
How I closed the vent.
Huh?
No one has explained how I closed the dining
With
hall
your
vent.
foot!
Obviously, I didn't do it during the blackout. According to Damon, the blackout can only happen after the vent is closed. So, I must have stood up, gone behind the chair, and closed the vent during the tournament. That's stupid. Someone is definitely going to notice that sort of conspicuous movement. It doesn't matter if that someone is on the opposite side of the room. They're going to know.
How did they overlook such an obvious discrepancy?
Shit. No one was paying attention to the fucking TV! I should fucking save.
This is it.
I'm gonna save.
Location of your chair bypasses this prop.
I'm gonna save because I know I'm gonna fuck it up eventually.
To close the vent, all you need to do is set the chair to recline and reach behind you.
Set the chair to recline?
The dining hall chairs have the ability to recline. Some were already set to that position at the start of the tournament, including Ava's. With her chair in recline, Ava can easily reach down and close the vent without shifting from her position. It's not perfectly inconspicuous, but it's subtle enough to not catch most people's attention, especially those focused on watching a video game competition. Well, am I wrong?
This isn't just because I was sitting in front of the vent, doesn't mean I was the one who triggered the mechanism.
No one can sneak up behind you without drawing attention, Especially when all the lights were still on.
That's just dumb! Where I was sitting shouldn't make me a murderer!
Even so, with everything we've spoken about...
Everything? Did you already forget what was said earlier? Just look at all the items I would need to set up this murder. The battery, the extension cord, the rolling pin, the taser, the syringe, and the supposed drug use. Wolfgang and everyone else hated me because I lied about my talent. They were on their guard whenever I was around. You think Jet and Desmond would just let me walk into their rooms and take—
That's true. We still haven't explained how she robbed 2 people's rooms without
Unless you can prove I had the chance to get all this stuff, you can't make me out to be the killer.
Fine. I'll show proof. Only you could.
She had Desmond's blackmail so you wouldn't know about the weapons.
I got it. Ava, you were well aware of the existence of those items. For starters, everyone heard about Jet's battery. It was common knowledge due to his boasting.
Wait, so it's all my fault? Ouch.
You're fine, baby. You're fine.
Could have easily snuck in and grabbed the battery while no one was inside. The battery is lightweight too, so you wouldn't have trouble carrying it. For the rest of your plan, the syringe and drugs are both readily available in the pharmacy. And as for the taser, you may not have known about its existence right away, but you still had every incentive to search Desmond's room. Because you received his blackmail.
You showed me, bitch. You fucking showed me, bitch. No,
You knew my blackmail this whole time and never said anything?
So what?
So what?
Huh?
So what if I knew? I wasn't the only one. Damon knew your blackmail as well.
Yeah, because you fucking showed me!
Oh yeah, he read it out loud to everyone earlier, didn't he?
Damon knew almost everything I did.
Yeah, but I didn't
He knew
fucking...
where the items used in this murder were stored. He knew the layout of the boiler room and the storage closets.
I didn't know where the taser... Whatever, man.
The only thing he didn't know is the one thing more important than any piece of physical evidence.
The hell are you talking about?
See, you still don't know. You still don't know that we never saw eye to eye.
What?
Huh?
Eye to eye on the not killing each other stuff?
On Wolf. Damon saw the way Wolfgang scolded me and treated me like a bad guy, and he thought I hated him the same way he did. But unlike Damon, I never wanted.
I never wanted him to die. What are you talking about?
Whoa! That's a loaded accusation.
Not a first for this trial.
If you thought you saw the worst of Damon after the dummy trial, you underestimate just how low he
Shut up, man!
I practically risked my life pretending to be his ally. But in return,
Wow.
the extent of his deceitfulness.
Okay, I see how it is.
Which is why I can tell everyone that Damon has Wolfgang.
Yeah, and I didn't do shit! Eva, you bitch!
Any reason you didn't tell us this earlier?
Because I didn't want to! Damn!
I didn't think it was incriminating at first.
Not even when he refused to come forward about it?
That was weird, but I didn't want to make accusations at the time because it could have just been his ego talking. Only after watching him reject the taser gun over this dumb mechanism he made up did I realize I had potential evidence on my hands.
Damon, do you have your... Don't worry about reading it out loud or anything.
Did Eva really never trust me? Oh no, I'm gonna have a bunch of issues. Why did she tell me? You're the only one. No, because she was lying to you. Duh. Maybe you are the ultimate liar. No, this can't be the forefront of my mind right now. I'm on the cusp of bringing the case to a close. What Eva thinks about me shouldn't matter. What she think? Oh, because he was like, he trusted her. Now he's like betrayed his trust. And she betrayed his trust. Now, Oh, that's sad.
Fine. I'll show it, but only the picture, as requested.
He's married.
Ingrid, Wolfgang doesn't have blue eyes.
So, who is this then? His parents?
I mean, why else would the guy look like him?
Given the year this photo was taken, these two people must be his parents. Look at what's printed at the bottom. April 17th, 2001. We know how old Wolfgang is because of the student reports. In 2001, he wasn't even born yet.
But why his parents? Are they being held against their will?
You can't leave us hanging, Damo! You gotta read out what it says!
Read it! Come on, tell him. Let him know.
That's not what was asked of me.
Well, she just asked you, so fucking do it.
Even if I had to, I don't think someone who can't explain himself should have his secrets revealed to everyone.
Some things are better left unsaid.
For the record, I know what Wolfgang's blackmail says, but it didn't change my outlook on him.
I still fucking hated him.
I don't think it's possible for anyone to hate someone like Wolfgang. He was always brave.
But you hated him! What are you talking about?
Encouraged everyone else to act likewise. Wolfgang challenged me to be a better person.
Bitch, stop being nice.
He challenged all of us to be better people.
Stop being nice. This feels so weird.
Ava simply couldn't rise to his challenge.
Yeah, maybe you are the ultimate liar, bitch.
Listen to him. He's trying to divert everyone from the truth.
Even though Wolfgang and I didn't always see eye to eye, my respect for him and his talent never wavered. Why would someone like me harm him? Me, who's been leading this trial much the same way he led the one before. I may have questioned the idea no one here would kill, but that doesn't make me someone who wants to see bloodshed.
He does! He does want bloodshed! We have all the proof he's a cold-blooded killer! Wolfgang's blackmail, which he lied about having!
But wasn't Damon playing?
Nothing he says should be trusted. Nothing he says about me or anything else.
Eva.
It is odd that we place faith in a man who does not have faith in us.
Damn.
So these discussions are mostly led by his own conjecture.
Damn. They said we don't trust you. How are we supposed to trust him if he doesn't trust us?
Why would he try to mislead anyone? Like, he and I were playing a game when the murder happened, and multiple people can vouch for us.
Not to mention, the things he's been saying make a lot of sense.
Yeah, he's a small town boy.
Has no personal alliance. That's why.
Even if he wasn't here, we'd arrive at the same conclusion any—
Depends who you mean by—
By we. I would have. Like, we know. If you mean we, by we know, then yeah.
Then you all still think I'm the killer?
Yeah.
Someone needs to be voted by the end of this.
Don't just say it like that.
See, she's crashing out. She's a killer. Sorry.
How would I know? How would I know when to drop it? Drop the battery! Damon says the killer dropped the battery when Diana was already in the boiler room. But how would I know when Diana was in the boiler room? It's not as if I could listen out for her. The music speakers are too loud. And the dining hall has no clocks. So it'd be impossible for me to know if it was 8:45 a.m.
We just his DJ pad.
Mark's DJ pad.
Maybe Ava asked Mark for.
She never spoke to me.
We never spoke. I never even got up from my chair. Besides, how could I be sure Diana arrived on time anyway? If you can't explain how I knew when to drop the battery, then shut up and stop accusing me!
Girl, how did she drop the battery in time? No. Come on. I know this. I know it. Well, assuming Eva's a killer. Fuck, how does she know the time? Wait. Is she, I mean, you could have heard her. Saw?
I got it. The only way the killer would have known when to spring their trap was by.
How could I have seen her? Who's here? The vent. Ah!
Certainty would ruin the plan, and the dining hall was too loud to hear anything over.
So where did she watch Anna from? There were two places. The vent. I already saved, so I fucked up. Shut up! Wait, how the fuck?
This is it.
How the fuck did she do that though?
It's impossible to see anything from the vent, which means the only way anyone could see into the room was by using the school cameras.
How'd she do that though?
Say what?
How'd she do that
I
though?
don't understand how, but Ava must have used the camera.
I mean, did she figure out the Tozu thing?
Is she working with the kidnappers?
She must have figured out the Tozu thing. Eva, too loud! Shut up, Jet! Hey, don't you talk to him like that. She solved the riddle, and she got it. She solved the riddle. That was that's why she didn't let him see. Oh, let's find a piece of the puzzle. Oh, we ought to fight. Okay, argument, altercation. Is this a rhythm game? Okay, WASD. Bullet hell. Bullet hell! Holy shit. Okay, it's a bullet hell. Okay, it's not the rhythm game. To move, use space bar. Focus, noise bullet, player movement. F is the mega bullet. No, I can't do it with my fuck. Okay, what's on here? Shut up. Okay, try to do mega bullet. Shush. Wait, can I save? Fuck. Anyway. Okay, I can save real quick in case I die. I think I got it. The game console. This is a game console. That's how she did it. Oh, I like the anime! I love how it looks. It's a bullet hell? Okay, so how the fuck do
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Who cares about the camera? I didn't see anything.
Oh shit, okay.
This isn't fair.
How the fuck do I do this?
Why would I kill anyone?
Wait. Oh, noise bullet. Oh. Oh god, I hate this! Oh my god!
Who cares about the camera? You just wanted to help.
Okay.
I didn't see anything. This isn't fair. Who cares about the camera?
Ah shit.
There's no proof I killed. I didn't see anything. This isn't fair.
Oh my god, I'm dying. This is I don't like this.
Who cares about the camera? Who cares about the camera? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Who cares about the camera?
Oh god.
I just wanted to help. Who cares? Damon. I thought you trusted me.
I don't.
Why would I kill
Oh!
anyone?
Oh no! I hate this! I hate this!
See anything? This isn't fair. It's Damon who's suspicious. Why would I kill anyone? Why would I? Yeah. See what I can do?
Fuck! Yeah. Oh, okay, we can just retry. Okay, nice. This is a little confusing, but I'm starting to get it.
Who cares about the camera? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Who cares about the camera? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Okay, this is kind of hard. I wish I had a controller. Fuck, I fucked up. Okay, it's a little hard. A little hard. I love this art style. It's very like 2-y. It's very like The World Ends With You. Oh god, this is bullet hell. This is like Toho. Fuck the Toho. It's like fucking Toho. No, it's not. It's like it's. Oh, this is very like 2-y. Oh gosh. Shut up. Oh no, fuck, this is hard. This is hard. Oh, I can just hold it. I can just hold it, okay. Hopefully there's a checkpoint. Yay, got it. Eva's personal game. Shut up! No!
I just wanted to help. I didn't see it. Who cares about the camera? Who cares about the camera? This is out. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything. There's no proof
Okay. Oh fuck. Eva's person.
This isn't fair. I didn't see anything. There's no proof. Who cares about the camera? This isn't. Who cares about the camera? I didn't see anything.
Shit.
Who cares about the camera?
Fuck. Eva's personal game console. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
We know the truth.
That was such a pain in my ass.
Whether or not the trap works depends on if the killer can see inside the boiler room. Which begs the question, how does the killer see inside? They can't just get on the
She solved the puzzle and
everyone in the dining
that's how
room.
yeah.
Besides, the vent probably offers very little in the way of an actual view of the room.
Exactly! It's impossible!
Right. It's impossible. From this particular angle. If I switch perspectives, your entire argument comes completely undone.
What do you mean?
Ava assumes I'm taking only one factor into account. Her position at the time of Wolfgang's murder. Little does she know that in ruling out that factor, she's led me straight to another. A certain item which could have granted her the ability to see inside the boiler room.
I remember it said Eva might die. Cause it was like, she might.
Smell only makes sense when all other options have been ruled out. The game console she brought with her to the tournament.
Ava had a game console?
She wanted to get in the spirit of the tournament without being directly involved. Or so she claimed.
Eva, you liar. It's like if Sayaka didn't die in chapter 1. If Sayaka killed Leon.
Are you saying she saw inside the boiler room using the console?
So it played live footage of the room?
Sounds like a stretch.
If I'm wrong, Ava should be able to prove her innocence. Go on, Ava. Show us the console.
Yeah, Ava, fucking show it.
Huh?
I don't think she has the console on her, dude.
She has to. She never had an opportunity to slink away and dispose of it.
I did right now! Now you can't tell. Haha.
When the blackout first hit, people were disorientated for about a minute at most. Ava likely spent those 60 seconds undoing the cord and moving the chair. Between then and now, she's never been alone. The only exception was when she and I split up to investigate the dining hall and the dorms respectively. However, the laundry room, dining hall, and courtyard all had people in them, so I doubt she hid the console in any of those rooms.
And the janitor closet? That room has been locked for days now. She obviously couldn't hide the console there.
Which means it must still be on her person. Like I said earlier, if I'm wrong about the console, you can take it out right now and show everyone its contents.
What are you waiting for? Quit hiding the stupid thing and show it!
You're just trying to make me look bad.
Shut up, you lost.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're just jealous of me.
Of what? Jealous of what?
You're jealous of me and my talent. That's all you are. Jealous.
Jealous of what? Who would be jealous of being a mathlete?
Calm down.
Why not just pull out the console?
Just pull it out, then it's easy.
Yes, show us the console and then you'll be done with this.
No! I don't have to show anyone anything.
That's the most suspicious thing you could say.
It's not suspicious. I'm telling the truth.
That's obviously a lie.
Why go through the effort of mentioning Wolfgang's blackmail if you won't reveal this?
Now that I think back on it, Ava had been staring at her console the entire tournament. I thought it was weird, coming all the way over to the dining hall when she could have just stayed.
Well, where did she obtain his console? We should discuss those details before continuing any more with these accusations.
She said she won it from Tozu's gachapon.
Seems natural he would stock that machine with dangerous items. With this being a killing game and all.
Between 14 impossible culprits and one possible killer, there's no need to sort. Ava, you're the only one we can vote for.
Yup.
That's such twisted logic. You're going to vote for me without being completely sure.
There's no need to be completely sure. If no one else can be suspected.
In case anyone still doubts Ava is the
Yeah, okay, here's this thing again.
I'll go through the case one last time, and once all the pieces are laid out for everyone to see, I'll prove she's the killer.
Okay, this thing. I love the art style. It's so cute. And they'd be like, oh, compare her. Oh, then, yeah, they're gonna be like, compare her handwriting. Her handwriting's right here. Okay, fuck. Okay, this is just like Danganronpa 3. Okay. Closing the vent. Is it blackout? How does one? Oh no! Oh no! How do I? How? Hello. Select stock, page forward. Okay. So fucking, I love this art style so much. Oh, I love how they're doing the Danganronpa 3 thing where they keep something from the person, like the little glasses. And what was the other one? The blackout. The blackout. What the fuck? The blackout and closing the vent. Okay. Okay. What did the killer use to drug him? Oh, this. how do I... Yeah! Closing the vent, okay. This? Yeah! This syringe. Okay. The syringe could be over here. Or like, how did you drug him? To drug Wolfgang. And then the letters. Yeah, I think you can like look at obviously Eva's handwriting and be like, yeah. Because it's very hard to disguise your handwriting. Okay, so these two. Let's see, the car battery and the internal plug, okay. What end of the cord was slid through the vent? Oh, the car battery. And what is this one? Internal plug. Okay. The taser and the killer. Okay, the killer. What do you mean the killer? I don't want to do it. No! Don't take the heart! Okay, it's a half a heart. Okay. No! 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 Okay, thank you. Oh, god damn it, dude, I'll love it again! Fuck! Yeah, okay, that's not... Okay. Okay. And the syringe was drugging him. Okay, I have no idea where the fuck that one goes to. The taser was in this one. The killer. Okay, who arrived in the boiler room last? No, okay. Okay, I got one more choice. Okay, there we go. Okay, everything else should be fucking easy. We did it. Okay, phew.
This is how it happened.
Yeah, explain it. Danganronpa.
This case was directly incited by the motive Tozu introduced, in which everyone here received another person's blackmail. Amidst the chaos that spawned, the killer saw an opportunity to commit a murder. They sent letters to two people, Wolfgang Akide, who they plan to kill, and Diana Venezia, who they plan to frame. Wolfgang and Diana were asked to meet in the boiler room in 2 days' time. Wolfgang's letter told him to arrive at 8:15 a.m., while Diana's told her to arrive at 8:45 a.m.
The messages threatened to expose our blackmail, so we had no choice but to follow their instructions.
At this point, the killer probably knew the way they were going to kill Wolfgang. Hence, how they reacted to this next piece of information. The following morning, it was revealed that Cassidy and Jet were going to hold a game tournament.
The point was for people to spend time together and not think murdery thoughts. But little did we know, a would-be killer was lurking nearby. And how? The killer emboldened their own plans and made it so the tournament would have
Did you disagree with yourself?
Oh my god, I love the art!
Turned down the offer, which must have been music to the killer's ears, since it confirmed their plan was working. The killer took this as a sign to commence the next phase of their plan. Later that evening, they went downstairs to the boiler room and began preparing the murder weapon.
Though it might be more accurate to call it a murder mechanism. The killer wrapped an extension cord as tightly as they could around a car battery, which had been stolen from Jet's room. I imagine the battery must have been sitting on top of the generator. Wouldn't want to risk an explosion by bringing lithium too close to the water.
The killer avoided opening the boiler room vent for this segment, probably because they knew I'd remember it being closed originally.
A crucial part of the killer's plan would involve sliding the cord through the boiler room vent and out the other end into the dining hall. So they could then walk upstairs to the dining hall and tie the protruding part of the cord to the dining hall vent.
Oh, Jet is so cute! I love Jet so much, he's gonna die. But he has to reveal his trauma first.
To help Cass and me rearrange the dining hall
Really,
furniture.
tell us your trauma, then you can die peacefully. Well, peacefully. I don't know, man. He's gonna die because I like him. He's probably these two probably the same fucking chapter. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking sad.
Their intentions were threefold. Create an alibi, hide the vent with a piece of furniture, and then open the vent in secret. After which, they'd return to the boiler room and suspend the battery over the generator.
Which brings us to today. Knowing better than to head downstairs without protection, Wolfgang went to the kitchen and armed himself with a knife. Toshiko didn't notice a knife on him when the two met in the hallway, so he must have hidden it in his blazer.
Wolfgang arrived inside the boiler room at 8:15 a.m., exactly like his letter requested. As he was waiting, the killer snuck up behind him.
And he got smacked right in the head with that steel rolling pin and crumpled like paper.
A syringe was then used to inject Wolfgang with a sleeping drug, ensuring he would remain in the boiler room until Diana arrived.
The killer might have, left the taser on the floor around this time.
Yeah, the taser they swiped from my dorm. They must have decided to raid the place after receiving my blackmail. If I'd heard about the taser sooner, I could have gotten rid of it. as well as whatever else my blackmail supposedly mentions.
Save the angsting for later, will you?
Anyway, back on topic. Wolfgang was left to lie in the partially flooded area of the boiler room, while the killer ran upstairs to help set up Mark's music equipment.
They didn't care about the equipment. They just wanted to put a speaker next to the vent, because it would drown out the fight which was gonna happen later.
Don't forget the digital clock! They wanted to get there before that became available. Don't need people knowing what time you actually arrived.
My letter said to meet at 8:45 a.m., so that's when I got to the boiler room. I made sure to close the door behind me, just as the message told me to.
Bad idea. Killer flipped the doorknob so that the lock was on the outside instead of the inside. You locked yourself in.
Damn, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying this art style is really good. I guess this is very similar to how I want my art style to look like, but not so anime-ish. A little bit more like, just like a slightly more realistic. Just a slight. Just like make the eyes close like how I usually do.
Crying and saying these weird things. I tried
God, I love this art style, but yeah.
asked him to come over to me, which he actually did. But the very next second, he attacked me with his knife.
The drugs probably gave him a frightening hallucination, and he perceived you as a threat.
He was screaming at me, and I was screaming back. No one from the tournament could hear us over the music. At one point, I even picked up the taser, but then I threw it back down again.
And that's when the killer decided it was time. Having set their chair to recline, they were able to casually reach down and close the vent behind them.
What's with the sound? It makes it so cartoony for what was something very dramatic and serious.
And discharge a huge amount of electricity.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Holy shit. Oh god, that's really fucked. That's so fucked. That's so fucked.
Was electrocuted instantly. The battery itself exploded upon reacting with the water, which the killer was likely banking on as a way to destroy evidence. All of this happened right under my nose. No one could have guessed that someone present at the tournament was committing murder.
The explosion also damaged the generator and caused the blackout. Everyone ended up stumbling around in the dark.
Not for long, though. We quickly came back to our senses and agreed to look for a backup generator on the underground floor.
I used a hairpin to unlock the boiler room door and ran outside. But you guys had already made it downstairs.
That's when you say you ducked around a corner and out of sight. Only after everyone went inside the closets did you then dash upstairs.
It's a good thing she did. Otherwise, we'd have found her alone in a room with Wolfgang's dead body. We would have wrongly assumed Diana was the killer, and died as a result.
Yeah, Eva.
Only one person. One person who just so happened to be sitting in a certain sofa chair.
How the fuck's she gonna die? Fucking Baldy come in, be like, ah ha ha, you haven't answered all the notebook answers correctly. Huh. Fucking Baldy comes in. That'll be funny. But if they do a Baldy thing, I'll be laughing.
We know the truth.
It's not fair.
Well, you could have chose not to kill anyone. You could have chose not to kill anyone, but there you go. You chose to kill someone. You had a choice. So.
Blood is rushing.
Oh yeah, what's her blackmail? Oh, after talking now, wonderful, brilliant, spectacular. You have to be on the foul lines of the scored mathematician and vow deliver the honorable truth with wit and aplomb. This is worthy of praise. Allow me to reward your success, will you?
This isn't funny.
Can you shut up? Okay. Without Tozu's mad ramblings, the trial room had gone completely silent. Everyone was either staring at the floor or sneaking nervous glances at each other. I understand the reason for the frosty atmosphere. You found who done it, so you wish to know why. Shut the fuck up. Very well, every murder mystery needs a motive, and I would be loath to break tradition at this stage.
There must be something.
Eva, why did you do this? Just why? Shut up, I'm gonna tell you nothing. Come on, speak up. You have nothing to lose now. It was Tozu. Huh? Tozu made me. No, well, no shit, there was a motive. What, like the blackmail? Like, what? Everyone knows you're a fucking liar.
This is.
What? You've been working with Tozu the entire time? Me and her? Oh, please. If her whole plan was to successfully infiltrate the killing game, she wouldn't have given herself such an attention-grabbing ultimate title. I mean, seriously, ultimate liar. Talk about her in the nose. No, Eva was just as much of a kidnappee as the rest of you. Shut up! You let her get away with breaking the rules? That's proof enough you're in cahoots. Huh, Eva broke the rules? Yeah, when she blew up the school fucking property. How the fuck was I punished for chucking a rock at a camera, but Eva wasn't punished for destroying a fucking generator? Shit, is Eva the exception the rule was talking about? What? Desmond tapped the screen of the trinket and conjured a familiar. Oh, if as long as you kill someone with it, I have no problems. What if you say, okay. Okay, everyone, take a look at the second rule. Exceptions may apply. If you kill someone, it makes it even funner. Ooh, you get an award. You get this nice chocolate. Do you see how it says exceptions may apply at the end? Since Eva wasn't punished for breaking the generator, because that means she counts as an exception.
Stop lying.
Are you gonna fucking explain how? You're just gonna try and be a fucking contrarian? Well, if I had to make a guess, it's because Eva destroyed the generator while committing a murder. Are you saying Eva had special privileges? I think it's more like her method of murder was what destroyed the generator. I mean, the generator is technically tied to Wolfgang's death. Yeah, which is why Eva was excused for breaking it.
Slow down.
Yo, that can't actually be the reason, can it? And if it were? What? You. I see. Eva believed she would count as an exception to the rule, which was she didn't take any steps to avoid destroying the generator. What? She risked getting shot in the head over something she just assumed? Nah, which, with how confidently Eva executed the murder, she must have known for sure she wouldn't be penalized. How about it, Tozu? Did she ever share that information with her? Oh, he's doing a reference. But Monica does better. A desperate killer is much like a hungry seagull, ready to pounce upon the slightest crumb of substance. The mere implication of a loophole ignites their senses, and they, as desperate as people always do, will shred their dignity in pursuit of confirmation. So to answer your question, yes, Eva approached me with the same question your friends are asking now. And yes, I confirmed her suspicions were true. Seriously? That's so unfair! Unfair? Answering a reasonable question is far from unfair. Have you ever never asked a professor for help on the assignment? Sure, your professor won't do the work for you. But they'll have it clear up any confusion you might have. Then why did Eva say you made her kill Wolfgang? I suppose you could say, Eva and I made a deal. A deal? What kind of deal? A deal to begin the killing game. Oh? In exchange for agreeing to perform the first kill, she would receive a special perk. The traitor perk! What do you mean traitor perk? Is it the tablet Eva has? I mean, she refused to show it to us when we asked. Mind you, that a host cannot simply hand over a traitor perk to anyone who asks. For someone to be eligible for a perk, they must first earn it.
That was very...
What do you mean by earn it? Do you recall the little tidbit I shared with you about the pharmacy? You know, the one about the secret looking inside? Oh, she solved it? Okay. That's secret. Were you referring to the traitor perk? Indeed, I was. When I said a very interesting secret was lurking inside, I meant that quite literally. The only thing separating you from a perk were few inches of stealing a pin pad. Pin pad? Oh gosh, you're talking about the big old door I found tucked behind a shelf? I see. It was hiding the traitor perk all along. How did he even figure out the password on the pin pad, though? Did she enter a bunch of random numbers until it finally worked?
Well,
4-digit would have thousands of potential combinations. Unless Eva encountered unbelievable luck, the chances of her... well, she is a mathematician, so... Do with the poster, isn't it? Okay. Yeah? What are you talking about? Ding ding ding, correct! Yes, hidden image of the pharmacy was the poster which reveals the code to the pin pad! For real? How can that poster reveal a code, though? Oh. 1210?
Pathetic.
And where you fell off your mathematician gifted peer. With her keen eyesight and quick thinking, she the poster for what it really was! An equation! What? What equation? Huh. Oh, it's a coordinate plane. Oh. It's a coordinate plane? Okay, I can kind of see it. Wait, but what the whatever.
Heckin' twisted.
Eva, you told me you couldn't understand the poster. Of course she did. The equation is the key to the traitor perk. Handing it over would mean handling the perk over. Shit. So the traitor perk was Eva's reward for solving the puzzle? Anybody? The heck is even the perk? You still haven't explained that yet. I assume it's a very handy thing to have. You see, the traitor perk allows the order access to school's camera using a tablet. That tablet, of course, being on Eva's person right now. What? Damn it. So I was right? You accessed the camera in the boiler room, which was how you saw Diana enter? Oh, crud. I thought it was weird Eva when she was a tablet, but I didn't think it was actually wired to the school cameras. But then the reason I saw the camera was light blinking back in the boiler room. Because Eva was watching me? Yeah, this is making too much sense! Nonsense. Eva, how could you negotiate with your kidnapper? Why would you have any reason to trust him? I had no choice. Huh? I either take his deal and give myself a chance to escape, or I would die here with the rest of you. You selfish attitude's the reason why we ended up in this mess. Didn't we promise to make it out of here together? If you had murdered one of the only people who could have handled the situation, we might have made progress on escaping. Even if I didn't kill, someone else would have eventually. And if they were in my position right now, they would admit what they've done. They cried, snivel, and tried to guilt you. They wouldn't be honest like me. Well, you did try to doubt, make everyone doubt us. So.
Watch it.
Honest or not, playing Toast's game was risky. You were trapped in a small space with witnesses everywhere. That's not a gamble you should have taken.
What a joke.
We had food, we had shelter, all we had left was to wait for eventual rescue from this place. But I would have died first! It was obvious from what was happening with Wolfgang. His constant jeering at me over the few mistakes I made while the rest of you followed his lead. If a class trial ever happened with him around, he would have accused me of being the killer without evidence. And you would have all believed him! That's not. Because of Wolfgang, I was isolated from everyone else. He turned me into an easy target for murder. And if I was murdered, would the rest of you even bother to find out who killed me? There's no way you would have. There's no way anyone would. You're all the worst. I hope you all rot here. That's cold, man.
Really let me down.
Even if you had some rough spots, some of us still try to get along with you. During the gaming tournament, I was fine with you joining. You think a few games were enough to forgive everything you did to me? None of you actually care about me. None of you! I've never been anything to anyone. Okay, come on, Trauma. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's really the same here as it is out there. Always the one that people hated. Aww. I didn't choose this talent. I'm just doing what other wanted me to do. Wow, why does she look like Ohane? I like the mohawk. And I like the locks here. I like the My Little Pony thing. Why she look like that girl from Dan to Dan? I was a prodigy student the adults wanted me to be. I thought I did everything right. But I still kept being judged. Everyone else around me resented me, hated me because they wanted the love I received. Well, no, she looks like Yukari, I'm gonna be honest. Wait, Yukari and that girl from Dan to Dan looks very similar. Or what they thought was love. Despite all my hard work, the UTP... What? Turned me into something I never would have. Ultimate Talent Program, okay. Even if I wanted to return to normality, it would have been impossible. I'm stuck with this talent for life. And now when I try to become something more of a sad joke, I get hit with the realization that all my efforts were for nothing. I never could be anyone else. And I'll never get what I deserve. But I cared. Eva, I cared about you. Oh no, she's crying even more because she's gonna die. Baldi, her. I don't get it. Why? Eva, why did you frame me? I cared for you and stood up for you when I could. Don't say that. I wanted to be your roommate. I wanted to help you.
I don't want to.
It didn't mean anything. Why? You still agreed with everything Wolfgang said. No matter what he did to me, you kept on supporting him. Is that why you tried to frame me for his murder? Yeah, girl, come on now. She'll be like, yeah, you were still a bitch even though you were nice to me. Girl! Okay, this girl has so much trauma. This bitch is like, even when someone's being nice to her, be like, you're only doing it because of whatever. But, oh my god, girl! No. Diana let out a sob and nearly fell on her podium. Ah, Diana! Eloise ran over to Diana and put her arm around her shoulder. Why would you have to kill Wolfgang in front of her? That's so cruel! She obviously knew that what she was doing, both the cause and time of death were mentioned in the mock trial case. So it stands to reason they would be mentioned here too. When Eva realized that, she tried to leverage it against us. I'm sure receiving the little camera perk made it all too easy to time the murder. Shut it! Pff, enough of this bullshit already. So Eva's a privileged little asshole who thinks her life sucks. Who cares? You took Wolfgang's life. The only thing you deserve is some fucking comeuppance. I doubt she's actually telling the truth. Murdering someone because they lied about their inoffensive talent? Even she must know how ridiculous that sounds.
How can that be?
If Eva didn't kill Wolfgang because she was scared, then why did she kill him?
Honestly?
Why else but to escape the killing game? I doubt any of us would ever a threat to her. In fact, it was probably the complete opposite.
Shocking.
She thought she was smarter and better than all of us. That's why she thought she could win the class trial.
My thoughts exactly.
Yes, I agree with Winona. In that case, do you reckon Eva killed Wolfgang because of his abilities as a lawyer? She herself admitted he would have suspected her if he was here. Clearly, Wolfgang was the best person to kill if she wanted to escape.
Nope.
And anyway, Eva isn't the only one who's invulnerable. There are people here with weaker bodies and weaker minds. Anyone who's looking for an easy kill would know to target them first. Oh, yep, like the fucking child. No, she better not die. I want her to be a survivor. She's literally she's 14. Why kill her? Literally, she's fucking 14. Don't kill her, please. She's one of the people who are just like, you can't kill her. Come on. You can't kill her. Come on. It doesn't matter. Even if no one targeted me, I still would have died first. How so? Because of the perk. Huh? Tozu told me that if I didn't use the perk to murder someone as soon as possible, I was going to die.
What did you say?
What? Nonsense! Is this true, Tozu? Guilty as charged! Yes, I was going to kill her if she didn't use it. Dude, no way! Tozu never told me the number of days I had left, that I just needed to kill soon. If I didn't kill soon, I'd die. This isn't fair. I had to do something! You can't blame me for that. If you were in my shoes, I would have done the same. It's your own fault. You're the one in the situation because you took the perk. Tozu targeted me with math puzzles. He offered me the perk when I was at my lowest point. If you guys were approached the way I was and offered a chance to go home, you would have taken the perk too. You're just a bunch of hypocrites. You just want to make me look like the villain so you feel less bad about killing me. Yeah, I'm not gonna blame you. You're just a fucking teenager. Fucking teenager. Yeah. Killing her? That's right. How could I forget? The blackened is uncovered. Yeah, enough already. I'm sick of talking to this scumbag. Get on with the fucking execution, will ya? Alrighty. Alright, the soap opera is entertaining, but I realize it's time to change the channel! Wait, don't tell me you're actually going to. Huh? All of a sudden, the elevator behind us began to churn alive. The whir of machinery could be heard from the other side of the doors, raw and loud and rhythmic like a mechanical symphony.
The show must go on.
Do not divert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I hear a lot of the budget. No, I don't. What's going on? This is happening. This is happening.
Blood is rushing.
To the victor go to the spoils, have the honorable dead avenged at last. I don't deserve this. Even if you hate me, I don't deserve this. May our charitable justice inspire fear and humility within these wretched souls. Don't kill me. This isn't fair. I don't deserve to die. I deserve to live. I deserve to live. And stir the hearts and minds of all those bearing witness. Ready, everyone? Let the show begin.
I want to live. I deserve to live.
Yeah, you do. Every life's valid.
I'm going to live. I'm going to live.
Oh, this is like Hirumi. Uh-oh. Execution. And now we present the execution evil Tsunade. Oh, Mara's out there. Huh? Enjoy the show. Oh god. Okay, let's see how. Baldi would be a funny reference because that's. Oh, okay, that's actually good live 2D. That live 2D is really good. Okay, yeah, they use a live 2D, which is really good. If she reaches out to Damon, I'm gonna be like, haha, reference. Oh, girl, she's trying her fucking hardest. Oh, I feel so bad. Literally, VTuber, do a live 2D execution. Fiery Furnace of Affliction, Ultimate Mathlete, Eva Tsunaka. Oh, she's gonna get burned to death? Oh, God. You can run, bitch. Oh, yeah, the live 2D was really good. Oh, that's so fucked. That's so fucked. I was trying to give her some hope, be like, yeah, you think you're gonna. Oh, God, a lot of like, oh. Oh, she's gonna get stabbed. Oh my god! Oh god, that hurts! Oh god. Oh god, that's so fucked. That's so fucked. Oh my god, that is so fucked. That is so fucked. That is so fucked. Oh god, that's so fucked. Okay, now this is the kind of execution I want, like the despair, but I'm like, oh fuck, that's so oh. Oh. Oh, that's the first person that died. The first whatever in the first one. Yup. That is so fucked. That's so fucked. This execution was so fucked. Oh my god. Damon's crying! He has feelings! Oh, that execution was so fucked though. Way better than any other. It was really good though. It was really good execution. Like, My entire body had seized up. I couldn't move a single limb, couldn't say a single word. All I could do was stand and stare, my mind at a complete and total loss.
There's no way.
So that what punishment entails. Let me go home. Please let me go home.
Isn't this lovely?
Goodness, talk about it. Heated moment. Eva put up quite a fight for a second there. She almost had me. Ah, fuck. Pooh, just kidding. How can you do this, forcing these innocent people to kill each other? So judgmental. Need I remind you that this is student-on-student warfare? Just shut up already. Eva, why? You just needed a friend. I could have been the friend you needed. Why did you do this?
I can't believe it.
I think I'm gonna be sick. I don't even know what I'm feeling anymore. I'm totally gonna die here, aren't I? Probably. No one else is gonna die here. We're all gonna be okay. Come on, repeat after me. I'm here and I'm okay. I'm here and I'm okay. I'm here and I'm okay. Oh, she's gonna die soon. This was my reality. The fear of death had already been heavy on my shoulders ever since the killing game was announced. But now it's completely enveloped me. I can't do it. I can't lie to myself again. Again?
It's all my fault.
I'm not okay. I'm never gonna be okay. I could have changed things. I could have saved her. And him, Wolfgang. If I dragged him out of the water, I could have saved him. Why didn't I save him? Diana, you have no way of knowing what was gonna come next. He was wielding a knife too. Anyone would have done what you did. Did he really bring a knife for self-defense? Usually a comment like this would have gotten a rise out of Grace, but she stayed completely silent. I can't let it end. Wolfgang's kindness. I can't let anyone forget it. You're dying.
It is how it is.
Well, everyone here has a very high chance of death. I don't know who's fucking surviving. Maybe not the little kid, cause she's a little kid. She's fucking 14, but whatever. That goes without saying. I'm sure everyone will remember what Wolfgang did for us. I've never thought of the lengths that my talent can go. The ability to change others' appearances to be the best version of themselves. It's always been about someone else sits in front of the mirror. I never put myself in that place. Diana, you okay? If I can't save Wolfgang, then at the very least, maybe I can live for him. You didn't do anything wrong, Diana.
Pardon me.
Yeah. I can do this. I can fill the life he wasn't able to live. Huh? Aw, Diana. Aw. You're gonna die. Aw, hey, girly.
Like a chameleon, I will adapt.
Wow, so subtle. She's gonna die. Someone's gonna kill her.
I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps and continue what he wasn't able to accomplish. I'll become something new.
Tears are running down Diana's face, but her expression. Somehow she looked determined. I couldn't understand it, despite everything she's been through. Here she was making some silly vow about continuing Wolfgang's legacy, acting like she's a hero from a storybook. Has this girl lost her mind? Nah, she's dying. Literally anybody's dying. If they're nice and they're inspirational, fucking dying. My boy Jet and my girl Cassidy are gonna fucking die. I gotta be prepared for that moment. Wolfgang and Eva, neither of them deserve this. I won't let what happened to them happen to anyone else here. For both our sakes, I'll save everyone from the killing game. You're dying. That's like total dying words. Take that seriously, will you?
Can this get any worse?
It seems to appear when I'm much in the mood for heroic monologues.
Moving on.
Anyway, it's been a long day. The crime scene has already been cleaned up. Unless you have any further questions for me, you're all free to return to your dorms. So any further questions?
Get lost.
No, where have I heard? Now where I heard that one before? Oh, well, I'll take us a no.
Good evening.
Until next time, everyone. Just like last time, Tozu walked over to the throne.
Isn't this lovely?
By the way, you're safe to ride the elevator back up. We set it back to its default mode. What you glimpsed before was simply its punishment mode. On that ominous note, Elu was lowered underground. Hey guys, shouldn't we just go back to our rooms? It's about time we draw this day to a close. Good idea. People silently made their way to the elevator, horror and despair etched on their faces. It was clear today's events will not be easily forgotten. And then there was me. Everything I'd been ruminating over, the devastating images which had been plaguing my mind. Wolfgang's murder. The trial. Eva dying right in front of me, swallowed by a pit of fire. It all had retreated to the corners of my mind. The only thing I could focus on now were those 5 words. I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps. Hearing those words coming from Diana after everything that's happened. Seeing her raise her chin and act all tall and proud just like Wolfgang once did. It pissed me off. Oh yeah! Evil David! Beneath the veil of hypocrisy. Ah, my babies! My babies! Oh. Oh, Feather. To be continued. I know! I have to wait for chapter 2, which I think, because they have the basis of everything, like, set, it can be quicker because they had to come up with a lot of new stuff to, like, code and stuff. They had to code, like, a lot of the mini games and a lot of the stuff. So, basically, because they had to code and make everything. So, I don't think chapter 2 is going to take as long as chapter 1 did, since it's not going to be... Since it's basically just story, the writing, which writing can take a long time because you have to be like, yeah, you write it, then you have to take a step away, and then you have to look at it again. And if you like it then it's good. So yeah, a lot of it, yeah. So I expect about a year. I feel like about a year it might come out. A year, because this is not for profit, so this obviously isn't taking up everybody's like first priority, since this is not, they're just doing it just for fun. So I would say about a year. I would say about December next year is when the next chapter, maybe sooner, I don't know, because like I said, I don't think there's gonna be any new mechanics. There just had to be like, just, at least I don't think of any new, there might be new mechanics, like a new mini game, maybe like the, I don't know if they're gonna do any mini games, but I like a lot of it is just writing, the art, and the animations are gonna take the longest time. Yeah, obviously those things are gonna take the longest time. Yeah. So I would say about December next year is when we might get the second chapter. But hey, I really like this chapter. I really liked it. It was really fun. Like, it kept me on my toes and everything. I think it combined like a lot of the chapters, like all like the first chapters of the 3 games, and you're like, oh, okay, this is referencing the first, the second, the third game. So it's really all that referencing, which would be like, but it didn't really let you, even though there was like things, it was kind of like you were still on your toes and be like, oh, you don't really know who it is, even though it's even though it did reference all 3 games, like it's really hard to like really like tell what's gonna happen next because you don't know which direction it's gonna go in. But it went like the Danganronpa 1 thing where someone betrayed you. But like, yeah, I really liked it. Like, I'm really excited for chapter 2. Every character I like is gonna die. Yeah. Jet is only gonna die. Jet is gonna be a murderer for sure. Because he's gonna be like, haha, here's my trauma scars. Haha, bye everyone. He's gonna die in a fucking car accident. Jet and Cassidy are gonna die. Probably in the same chapter. We never know. But yeah. So yeah, those. Yeah. That was that. Nothing new? You? Hello? Okay. Ah, yeah. These are other people. I think they really did really great voice acting. A lot of stuff, like a lot of people doing it for free, so obviously people have fucking jobs. So I think everything here, like I said, this is not a first priority. Since they're not making any money of it. It's just for the passion project. So yeah. So I don't expect. So like, if they were getting paid for this, I would expect it to come out earlier because they are getting paid. But since they legally can't get paid for it, and they'd probably be like, you know what? In this economy, I need to work to survive. So this is not gonna come out. I don't. Yeah, this is not. Knife Fast Green Tail. I fucking love them. Anyway, I fucking love their art. Ooh. Hello. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I would expect by next, cause like it came out December 2 years ago, the prologue. But yeah, so yeah, December next year is when I think it'll come out. Okay, so obviously I would say, chapter 2 of all the games were very like first 2 games were very bro-y, be like bros, be like very character like together. So I expect that the people who died, who like are gonna die in that chapter, are gonna be very, very close together. I think they're gonna be very, very close together. I think they're really just gonna be really tight knit, and that's gonna be really sad. I think it's gonna be a very sad trial. I think, yeah. Yeah, I think maybe it might be Jed and Mark, maybe, because they're such bros, maybe. Because it was like, yeah. Cause yeah, chapter 2 was a lot about like how like having close connections and being really sad. It was being about, yeah, just about really, really sad. Yeah. Probably something. What was the chapter 2 motive in the second game? It was a secret. Well, this is secret. Well, I don't think they're gonna do secrets again. Chapter 2 motive was what was the chapter 2 motive again? I forgot. But they're not gonna do secrets again. That would be dumb. So it's probably gonna be another motive. That I don't know, but yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what's happening. Yeah, for the next game. Yeah. So that was Danganronpa. That was Project Edict's Garden. Chapter 1 done. Yeah, so that was that. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this. Yeah. And yeah. See y'all later. See you when the next chapter drops. So see y'all later. It's based on gamers, and bye.